Now, a Texas cop has been fired for what? Assaulting children at a pool party. Why not just splash and have fun? Be like the cops who roll up on the kids after a neighbor complains that they're dribbling the basketballs and playing a pickup game and play with them. Splash with them. Do a belly flop. Didn't happen here. According to Atlanta Black Star, Jared Rivas, a police officer in Galveston, Texas, was fired from his job after a video showed him beating multiple children and adults at a pool party while he was off duty. Now the families of the affected children want that now former cop arrested and charged. Why wouldn't he be? He's assaulting everyone.
Yeah.
He's assaulting everyone while off duty. This is crazy. Think about what he did when he was in uniform.
With millions watching and many people benefiting from this program called Indisputable, we just need 1% of the viewers to become a paid member so we can continue to bring this content to you. Now back to the show.
Let's give you the details on the incident. June 25th, Rivas was involved in an altercation with a group of teens celebrating someone's birthday party at the Island Bay Resort apartment complex pool in Galveston with their parents' permission. Rivas was working as a courtesy officer at the apartments that day, according to Fox 26. Came across the party, allegedly asked the group to leave the pool area because they didn't live at the complex. Oh, here we go. You don't belong here. As they were leaving, family attorneys said he carried out an unprovoked and brutal assault on the teenagers. Note to apartment complex, hire a different courtesy officer. This one's perhaps not suitable for dealing with your tenants or their children. Both bystanders and victims captured the altercation on cell phone video. Is this still about lying on a police officer? It's kind of caught on camera here. Shows Rivas punching and kicking the teens, pinning them to the ground. Rivas called for backup during the fight. You can't beat up the kids on your own. Other officers from the Galveston Police Department arrived. They assisted Rivas in detaining the teens. Your tax dollars at work, Galveston. Your tax dollars at work. Piece of work. All right, so parent Heidi Williams said at a news conference here, they were traumatized. An officer of the law who the kids are supposed to trust, have faith in, and look up to are now harming them and their siblings and friends. That is trauma. The attorneys for the families involved contacted Island Bay Resort and said that it wasn't made clear whether visiting families weren't welcome at the complex, not even an issue. You can ask somebody to leave without assaulting them. And what happened to just being joyful? Were you a kid once? Families are now seeking legal action against Rivas, Galveston Police Department, University of Texas Medical Branch Hospital. They allege that the police force did nothing to stop Rivas' attack on their children and that hospital staffers refused to treat the victims when they learned that they were involved in the attack. Family members are also calling for charges against Rivas, according to KTRK. Galveston County District Attorney's Office is currently reviewing the case, determine if any criminal charges will be filed. This investigation of the incident involves many witnesses, several allegations. As with all investigations, our office will take the time necessary to ensure that the investigation is thorough and conducted properly, the DA's office said in a statement. Well, you can look at the footage, first of all, and it shouldn't take the time. Okay, that's how they answer things that are caught on camera, where there's footage and they want to kind of have things die down. Okay, she's right. Not only did the Galveston Police Department not help, it seems like they joined in here, the backup that he called for. What say you, Jackson, about Rivas and these alleged deeds not being arrested?
I mean, if I walk to Burger King right now and assault a grown man, I'm gonna face time for that, because you can't go around assaulting people. Let alone if it was a minor, then I would face even more trouble. So it goes without saying that somebody whose job is to uphold the law and protect and serve shouldn't be beating up children. That's it. There's really not much more to say other than that. clearly this guy should be arrested. Clearly he should do some time. Because again, if I just went and beat somebody up at some bar, I'd probably be looking at like a couple of years or something like that, especially if they were damaged.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember when
Yeah.
I was in sixth grade, like growing up, people used to fight all the time and stuff like that. And there were police officers. And I remember one time specifically when the guys got out the car and he was ready to go. We were in the sixth grade, so this is definitely something that is happens rather frequently when you look at a state by state basis. But yeah, no, this is obviously
Well,
unacceptable.
what bothers me is this mob mentality too. If you call me and I happen to show up as backup and I see you, Rivas, even if you're out of uniform here, you're really calling for like your gang members to join you. That's what it seemed like here.
Much.
Because I would have said, I'm not about this life. And put your hands behind your back. You have a right to remain silent. You, Rivas, I'm arresting you. Okay. I don't know why they have to call for charges. If it was enough to fire him, okay, and that's separate anyway. Care about no job. Like you said, you would be arrested. I assure you, Jackson. Okay. Ridiculous. We'll keep following the case.